Well, technically,
Alchemy building technically.
since you asked, there may be a reason that all this is graded up beneath the transmutation and alchemy building.
I take no responsibility.
What's the worst that could happen? I'm gonna get coffee though so we can find out. Go back.
I already finished my job.
Who's the shredder?
Yep, it has a
How is
5
he
on,
evil?
it has a 5 on its skill count.
Okay.
Like the world.
Yeah, and I basically interfaced it with my phone and it's asking for blood.
Nice.
Or you could give it to me? You could have given it to me?
James already did. Almost got his face.
Yeah, James almost fell face first into it.
You've told me about the car he chased down.
Yep. I basically just said it was a fake stuff on the internet. Because,
Hey, welcome to Tuesday Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
We're in for the more lighthearted campaign of Tuesday versus where we're at on Friday. Although, I don't know, hard to say. So, picking up where we left off last time, you guys had spent the night at Councilmember Eldred Lightbreeze's home, had some food, discussed some plans, maybe murdered small field creatures inadvertently slumber. Some of you were kind of disturbed by sleep in the middle of the night as a loud knocking knocked at Eldred's door. After not answering it and being too cautious, Trevor, the hand that belongs to Douglas, decided to just fling himself through a window. Sleeping to the morning, Eldred and Misfit went to go scout out the campus, discovering that it seems like you can get into the campus and around the outdoor areas pretty easily. It's only really more difficult when you go into the buildings themselves. They came back. You guys readied your plan, sneaking in as basically crates of alchemy supplies. Well, a couple of you slipped in on foot. Marius in the main building while keeping Bram with you guys, and our wonderful new enrolled student, Amelia, walking through the halls, missing a very important lecture, which I'm sure won't matter at all. But it's probably a good thing you didn't, because you and Vel both had some issues based on some alchemy experiments you tried to do, both having terrible stomach pains. Thankfully, it worked out for both of you, not so much for the transmuted pigs that were being held in the storage area. But we're able to kind of get past everyone in between classes and found a grate outside that you can get to. When you all kind of came out to go down into the tunnels to find other areas or get to other buildings, you were kind of blocked for a bit by Elizabeth, the student whose student ID you more or less had stolen. With some quick thinking, you guys kind of threw it back over in her direction, I think with magic or some sort like that, or maybe you just chucked it.
I chucked it so I tried to do the magic, but my check was like a 26.
Yeah. So finding her ID, she was immediately happy and ran back into the building, avoiding you guys and leaving the grate open. As you made your way down inside, it seemed mostly like sewers at this point, maybe a couple of tunnels, but you made your way down through the green, gross-looking water until you came upon a grate that looked like it was sealing off a hole at some point, but had been recently cut down or broken down. Trevor seemed to think it was a good idea to go that way, and as you did, and went through the last bit of the sewers, you discovered that there was a bunch of plant matter kind of floating about, which apparently was indeed a plant, but due to all these alchemical things being poured down the drain over the years, it was some sort of dog plant that almost looked swampy in a way, that had a surprising ability to suppress any magic abilities as it held you in its jaw. Thankfully, not too tough. Serena pulled down into the water trying to get there, saved by the rest of the party. You guys managed to get everybody out and discovered this tunnel with green light coming from in front of you.
It was a very bad dog plant.
Bad dog plant. Bad dog plant. You put his nose in it. So, as you guys walk towards that tunnel, what do you wish to do?
Serena, I have a question. Why
Yeah?
can't I turn into plant things?
I don't know. Genetics?
What's that?
We'll tell you when you're older.
Okay.
It's why I'm a half elf.
Why would you want to be a plant?
I don't know. Plants are cool.
I suppose. Did
They
you
know
bring the
many
plant
things.
with you?
Of course.
What do you think,
Mhm.
Elizabeth? She doesn't talk much, tell her.
Yeah, she is a plant.
They communicate in ways that normal people cannot understand. It's pretty high level stuff. Approximately 3rd level.
Whoa. That's pretty impressive. Color me surprised. But it show. All right. So, tunnel of green light ahead. What do we do, boss?
Onwards, my champions.
All right. I guess I was in front, so I guess I was go first.
Take a better look.
I see you immediately left as well. Just
And
ahead.
Valley's gone.
Into the tunnel, into the tunnel.
Way to take initiative. I like that.
Everyone filters into the tunnel. All right, we're done with that map.
10 points for Vel.
10 points. Wow.
All right. Since both of you decided to walk in first, let's do a split D100. You guys can decide who rolls which part.
I'm top. I'm the first.
So 80. 82.
Excellent. You guys go up a little way.
Do we have a map?
Not yet.
Okay,
will
just
soon,
making
though.
sure.
We will soon.
Fear not, I know how you guys love your map, so I made sure to have one for you. So as you kind of go through here, you just see 2 green torches kind of at the end of this hall that comes to a dead end. It's a stone wall at the end, the green burning fire torches on the left and right, and there's a broken sphere on the ground. Looks like it's made of like a mixture of different metals.
All right. Do you want to check the sphere or the wall that's probably hiding a door?
Serena, like, cautiously and quietly approaches toward the
Vel?
sphere.
Okay. It looks like it's kind of broken into 3 pieces. A small sphere, though.
I guess
Maybe the size of like a cue ball.
I'm gonna do something funny. I'm gonna cast find traps in this room.
I'll look for a hidden door between the torches.
Let's see. No traps.
Okay.
You examine the wall. Roll an investigation check.
All right. Investigation. Oof.
As you guys kind of look, it's a stone wall. You don't see any hidden things. However, Velner,
Yeah.
you notice something kind of off to the side, not near to where the wall and the torches are. There's a symbol that you're kind of familiar with.
Okay. Yeah, what's it mean?
Let me send you a whisper.
Danger, swamp puppy.
Is it down here? I mean, this is probably because they got to the sewers, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Is it like indicating any directions? Like, does it have like an arrow?
No, it just looks like it leads down this tunnel. Like someone marked the tunnel.
Okay. I don't have to put.
Did you say you're checking out this sphere, Serena?
Yeah.
What are you doing to check it out? Are you picking it up, casting spells?
Her first thing is going to be just looking at it, seeing what kind of material is it made out of. Does it seem to be made out of?
Roll an investigation check. While you're not necessarily sure every metal, it looks like it's made up of bits of different metals. Almost like someone took a bunch of different metals and made them into a sphere ball, and then it was like broken. Which is also kind of an impressive feat in itself. Maybe because of all the different metals.
Does it look shattered, or does it look like...
No, it's broken into 3 pieces.
Okay, like it's intentionally broken into 3 pieces?
Intentionally or unintentionally, hard to say, but it doesn't look like it was cut into 3 pieces. It looks like it's kind of been ripped apart into 3 pieces.
Yeah,
But
something
do you
was,
touch it, or do you just leave it where it is?
for the we are going to attune to the weave and throw a little bit of a detect magic out here.
Are we going
Is
to
it
be
radiating with magic?
magical sewers?
It's not itself. However, the two torches are giving off the sense of illusion magic.
Something's not right with those. I'm going to make a investigation check and attempt to see through whatever illusion is upon them.
Well, they're enchanted with illusion magic. They're not actually producing any illusions at the moment.
Like a continual flame idea. All right.
Not specifically, but potentially.
Those torches have something deceptive about them, some form of illusion.
Are the torches hot?
They kind of give off the heat of a normal torch. They're just green.
Now the question is, what ripped apart the orb?
I will say also, as you investigate the orb, roll a d100 over under on this one.
Very
Certainly. So it just happens to be sitting the right way before you touch it. You notice on the orb there is a symbol of the skull that is kind of like engraved onto the side of the orb on one of the pieces.
Pick that piece up.
Sure. So as you pick up the piece, you watch the two torches go from green to normal, and you watch this green kind of light swirl around. Greetings, seniors, and welcome to your final exam. I'm Mortimer Lightbreeze, your host of the evening. Oh, and also, don't think I forgot about you general studies students as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited that you've made it this far, and now you're here for your practical application final exam. Congratulations! When you're ready to begin, go ahead and start. No cheating, and just remember, death and dismemberment will not excuse you from completing your final. Just kidding, but if you do get hurt, you should probably go to the nurse. Your test begins now.
Wait, what do we do on this test?
He's in the illusion of him just sits there.
It's pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded.
I thought you were good with magic.
You gather to, given the name, this is probably was made by Eldred's father.
Yeah, and his father's been dead for a bit. Right?
Yeah, at least 3 years from what you understand.
What kind of test did he say this was?
It was he just said it
Final
was final exam. You do know he was a transmutation and alchemy teacher, though.
Maybe it has something to do with fixing the orb? Also, illusionary constructs can be quite complex. Thank you very much.
Do we have to fix it?
It doesn't move. It's just the halfling sitting there smiling.
I'll start doing that. Do you guys look around, see if you can't find anything?
It's a very small space. It's literally the two torches. It's maybe like a 10-foot across wall and the orb on the ground. Everything else is the way you came from.
I probably should have went to that class.
Would have been a good idea. But we didn't know. She's going to start attempting to mend the orb.
So you pick up the pieces and try to mend it together?
Yeah.
Via mending?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you hold together and you cast mending and you watch as the orb seals itself together. Congratulations, you've passed the first step. I knew you guys had it in you. All right. And he kind of points to the wall. Your second test is to get past this in the real world, you're going to find obstacles always blocking your way. To give you a bit of sense of urgency, I've made a theme for this year's final. You're going to have to go ahead and use your transmutation and alchemy skills while being threatened by pretty mundane undead. But pay attention, they can overwhelm you easily if you lose your cool.
Why undead?
Fear not. Most of these are either fake undead or very minimized undead. You shouldn't really pose too much danger, but like I said, if you get injured, you should probably go to the nurse.
So he pointed at.
He's pointing at the wall with like grandiose style at the moment.
And I assume I'm not registering any magic off the wall.
Nope, it's a wall of stone.
Does it look like newer stone than the rest of the wall? Did they stop this test?
Yeah, it's hard to say. Maybe slightly, but all of it looks pretty similar.
Is it bricks?
Just like stone bricks, yeah. You don't know
Are
how
they
thick it is, but
do they seem to be mortared together?
oh yeah, it's like part of the wall. Basically, like the same thing the walls are made out of, the thing in front of you is made out of as well.
Well, long shot. I'm going to use my remaining telekinesis, and oh no, I don't have telekinesis up anymore. I had to use detect magic.
Oh, ouch. I would say the only thing to kind of keep in mind is this is made for alchemy and transmutation students.
Uh-huh. My telekinesis is transmutation spell.
Hold on.
But just a general statement for theme of your final examination.
Well, I was good at prep stone shape today, but I didn't.
Serena was also just about to ask you if you had stone shape.
I was good at prep it, but I didn't. Oh.
Transmutation, alchemy.
Nah,
I mean,
didn't.
we could use an explosive to open it.
I mean, thankfully you're not actually taking a final exam, so you guys can do whatever you want.
What if I use polymorph? It's transmutation. And I can bash it down.
Misfit.
You could just turn into an animal that can burrow, dig through the wall.
Yeah, but what if I use the spell to do it?
Not it.
I looked at Amy.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I know, and I'm asking, what are you looking at?
Do you want to turn into a cool beast that bash down the wall?
I mean, do we actually need to take the exam?
I've never taken an exam before.
Do you want to find out what happens if we?
Yes.
Well, you figure that out. I'm gonna check the northern passage. Unless there's about to be some undead that pop up.
Hey, Val, what does that fish powder do again? Was it explosive?
It's poisonous.
Corrosive and poisonous.
I mean, unless there's a lock, I can't do anything about it.
What about you, Birdie? He's talking to Bram.
Yep.
I thought Bram was a spider hiding on somebody still.
Well, he knows you're there, though. I think you told everybody he's there with you guys. Because you were fighting during the previous encounter.
He's just going to be quiet.
I don't think little Spider-Man can do this one. What if we just hit it with a hammer?
I mean, yeah, that could probably work too.
Serena steps back and is going to activate another telekinesis. And is going to start trying to pull at the bricks.
Hey, Val.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to see. There is one interesting thing you might be able to do. What were you doing, Tegna?
She is going to activate her telekinesis and is going to take a step back and start trying to pull at the bricks.
All right. What's your duration on telekinesis?
I am extending it, so 20 minutes.
All right. So you begin pulling brick by brick. It looks like it's working. You're pulling bricks out. It's just going to take a little bit of time.
Okay. But if I can, I'll grab like a cluster of bricks at a time to Fable.
Yeah. So every so often you get lucky and like some of them are more secure together, but for the most part you're pulling out bricks. But it seems to be working. Anyone do anything while she's pulling the bricks out?
I was gonna head out and check the northern pass unless this area splits off too.
This is the only thing that comes here.
Alright, I'll walk back and check the northern path.
The sewer tunnel?
Yep.
It is graded off as well.
Okay.
So it goes a little bit and then graded off.
How about this?
Someone intentionally broke off the other one. Also graded off.
Mm. So I guess this is the only way we need to go. All right.
Trevor is kind of tapping his fingers like in the rolling motion, waiting for Serena to get all these things out.
I'm gonna get ready to fight zombies.
Yeah, well, I'm doing this. Isn't this supposed to be undead wandering about?
What are you looking at me for?
Serena,
Mm-hmm.
as you go through about 10 feet of stone, you see green light coming through. That's the ticket, students! Way to use your noggins! Now be warned. The evil necromancer and his creations are here, and you must stop them. Woo! Be careful.
Let's use that.
He made a theme for his thing.
Evil necromancer. Come on, guys.
Hey Val.
Still working on it. Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
put you on a new map.
What's the likelihood that the son is recreating his father's scenario?
Probably unlikely.
I
No,
I look at Serena, then look back at you because I asked you a question, not her.
I'll whisper it.
I think Bram is on Misfit, you said, right, Marius?
I believe so.
All right, you guys can put it. You're at the very, very bottom of the map.
I love how I have like 3 different little critters hitching a ride on me.
Of course.
I'm the Misfit Mobile.
Oh.
Is everything supposed
Is
to be
it-
black? I see our characters.
Yep. I have everything all fenced off. So
Okay, and I see pencil.
as you go through, pencil.
The word pencil.
I don't see pencil.
See no pencil either.
Pencil.
That's what it looks like. You see on
I'm not
stream?
sure.
Here, I'll zoom in.
Your thing's doing the shifty thing again. That's so weird. You're like off to the left of where it is. You're on a label of the person who made it, which I'll plug later.
That's funny.
Yeah, this is what here. I'll show you what it looks like right now. You should see.
I wonder, you know what? And I'm just gonna reload real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe hit the update button just in case.
Oops.
That's
wrong.
essentially what you see.
That's not Saturday. We're not on Saturday. We're on Tuesday.
All right. So as you get through, you see a spider web in front of you, covering the path ahead, and everything's kind of dark. It looks like it opens up to a bigger room, though.
I look for spiders.
Look around. I don't see any spiders.
I'm just gonna walk through it.
As you walk into it, roll a dexterity or strength saving throw.
Oh, Marius is trying to reconnect.
As you try to walk through it, you get stuck.
How much distance is it between, or is like completely blocking it?
It smells like citronella too. It's weird,
We don't have to worry about mosquitoes.
but like you can't get off. Like it's very flexible, but hard to pull away from.
Serena just kind of rolls her eyes and is going to use her telekinesis to try and pull Vel off.
Is it still active?
Yeah, so he has a 20-minute upcast on it.
Mhm.
So you go to
Can
pull.
you share the map again, please?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Bert?
Go to pull. You pull Vel, like it's got a lot of give, but Vel does not separate, and you guys all smell like it seems to be coated in some sort of oil.
Why would you just walk into a random web?
Is it in the way?
You see any other place to go?
Yeah, you don't just walk into a spider's web. You know what those are for, right?
All of a sudden, you just see Zoop get stuck in it as well.
Is there a
thought
lot of
you-
web or just the one big web in
It's
front of us?
just one big web. Roll a nature check for those of you. Actually, are you even proficient in nature, Misfit?
Yeah.
Anyone who's proficient in nature can roll this.
I only have a +3, but I'm
Or an
proficient.
intelligence.
It's a half proficiency count.
Yes, I'll say
Two.
proficiency count.
Yeah, so can you check stream? Is that what I'm supposed to be saying correctly?
Let me see. No, you're still. You look like you're still off to the left. It's kind of like when we did that bridge battle on the piece of stone going from one side of the mountain to the other. I don't know why it does that.
Is it a wall blocking my? Or am I supposed to see more of the map
No.
also?
Right now, it's just a small part. They're stuck on the
Okay.
web. 20. Amelia,
Yes.
you gather this is not an actual spider web. It looks like a man-made web.
Oh. That's not a real spider web.
Should we burn it?
We have two people in it.
It's
Go
covered
ahead.
in what? Misfit, it's covered
Go
in
ahead.
oil.
You're saying we should burn it.
I press a temptation to flame.
You go and all of a sudden you just watch this whole thing light up and it blows up into like not like a fireball, but it like burns out.
I
will say
I use Serena as an elven shield.
Zoop and Vel each take 5 points of fire damage.
How many pieces that go flying toward her just like get caught in the air and like tossed to the side?
You just watch as the little halfling follows behind you and sits at the end of the tunnel. Beware the necromancer. Ooh.
Necromancers don't use spiders.
Says you.
Do you criticize the illusion?
Yes.
At the same time, Serena says it, the illusion says it too. All right, let me get you a little bit
If it's
more.
a zombie spider.
All right.
Let's see, watch as the
Serena,
room opens up.
I retract my previous statement. This might be smarter than it looks.
She kind of just like folds her arms and nods, vindicated.
Hold on
Or
one
it's a
sec.
programmed illusion that's programmed to argue against criticism.
So
Which means either you're incredibly predictable or it's smarter than it seems.
as you look inside, you smell something that smells kind of foul, and you see another green torch up ahead in front of you. You guys just walk forward?
I sure do.
Sure. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to expose more.
know if you saw my message, Kelso.
Uh,
In chat there.
oh yeah, I can try. Hold on. I'm killing you all.
No.
Where's my token kill
I
button?
always knew this day would come.
Click on you.
We all fall
Delete
face
token.
first.
Delete
Into the
all
industrial
tokens.
grinder.
And I'm actually not unsure real quick. What? Oh, that's why. I was like, why is it not coming up? I forgot.
You can drag
Ignore that.
the green shield to put us all on at once.
We see no green shield on my interface.
Or the helmet on the combat tracker.
Oh, the faction one?
Yeah, at the very bottom.
Ah, yeah, you guys should
If
start in
you
any
left
order.
click
I
and
see.
drag that, it drags all of the same faction on.
And then zoop. All right, see if you can see it now. I just added you all back and unshared it.
You have to reshare it.
Oh, I can reshare it too. Your tokens are on there. Boop. Try that. That looks better.
Say, I don't know if that's where we're supposed to be, but that's what I see. It looks like I'm on the wall, but
now you're too far right.
that's so weird.
Here, maybe if I do.
Oh well. See if anybody's posting about that and what they fixed.
You know, just follow
That's a
the
wall.
black lines.
Oh, that is the wall? Oh, then I want to be on that side then.
Well, you have to go through it. So you have to go up. It looks like it was a cell and like it's broken up. And so you have to go up, around, and then down.
Okay.
So wait, first of all, why are transmutation and alchemy students going after a necromancer?
He said
It's the
practical
story.
application. It's the scenario.
Yes, this feels like more divination and combat classes.
What, you can't fight with alchemy and transmutation?
You'll understand soon. Fear not. Misfit.
Yes.
As you get close to the torch, you notice it doesn't look like the torches before. It's like a skeleton skull with green flames that are glowing out of it on top of a stick.
The necromancer.
Vel, you hear movement and shuffling down the hall.
The hall I'm looking down?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like from the next cell, not the one that's bursted open. Amelia,
Yes.
you see an interesting looking wall. You see a wall with 4 symbols and 4 crystals that are set into it. He did say you'd have to use your brain while thinking on your feet.
Hey, Misfit, do you want to do the puzzle or do you want to skip the puzzle?
Also, another wall up here.
Well, we got to do the puzzle.
All right.
There's a wall there. However, first, Misfit, I need everybody to roll initiative. It does get a surprise round on you.
No, it wait, hang on, let me.
You're looking down the other hall.
No, my hand crossbow of warning has an aura on it.
For you and them.
We cannot be surprised within 30 feet of me.
What's the wording?
It's your crossbow of hand, your warning one.
Yep, hand crossbow of warning.
The crossbow starts ring-a-ling-linging.
Well, I'm going to say then, the minute you walk in here, your crossbow is already glowing anyways, and not specifically because of the skull. This is just like Misfit looks at it, and then it Misfit.
Okay, sure. Yeah, give it to it.
Oh no. Misfit, you take 7 points of fire damage, reduced to 3. Serena, it's your turn.
What kind of puzzle do we have here? Just going to step forward.
Just watch Misfit get bit and just walks away.
Birds. Oh, what a dastardly necromancer.
There's like 4 stone discs on the ground, like little ones, like maybe the size of a CD, each having a symbol on each of them. They look like they can kind of go into the wall, and then there's clear crystals above each of them.
Sorry, I got a message. Could you repeat?
So there's 4 little discs on the ground that have symbols on them. There looks like there's indentations where you can put each of the discs into the wall, and then above each of those circles in the wall, there is a clear-looking crystal.
Okay. She's gonna kind of crouch down, place her hand on the discs, and kind of try and decipher the symbols.
Yeah, roll investigate. Actually, roll Arcana or Intelligence, I would say,
I will happily.
or Nature even. It looks pretty straightforward. It looks like 1 disc for earth, 1 disc for fire, 1 disc for water, and 1 disc for wind.
Marius, studies have always been your area of expertise. The order of the elements. Do you know which way they go?
You're also in combat. You only get 6 seconds.
In reference to his question, if he blurts that out, is there a specific order that I've ever studied or heard about?
Not specifically, no. It looks like it has something to do with figuring out what the proper order is on this door, though, but nothing that's taught that way.
Well, I guess a bit of trial. She's going to pick up. We'll start with fire and put that in on the left side.
Sure. You put the disc in, nothing happens.
How much time has she taken already?
Just until you're out of combat, you can only really do 1.
Okay. And it's an action, I assume?
Yeah.
Got it.
Well, you hear the burning from behind you, the shuffling up front.
I go this way.
You see locked behind a cage. Well, unfortunately, you also see more too. And you hear sounds coming from below you and to your west. Let me drop a few more things in here. Let's change it one. All right, so I'm missing one. Oh, because I am.
Oh, this. Oh, if his father wasn't dead, I would kill him.
All right, so you see 2 locked behind what seems to be a secure cage, and then 3 that look like they can get through that cage without issue. They do now have your gaze, though.
Okay. First thing I'll do is I remember the guy said some of them could be fake illusions and others are real. I would like to spend my action trying to see through an illusion.
He
with
didn't
my-
say they're illusions. He said some of them are fake. Like,
Oh.
they manufactured them, and some of them are just weaker.
Okay, when I heard fake, I immediately
Yeah.
went illusion.
I get you.
I think I only brought 1 pair of bolts with me, and I'm not going to waste them on these guys. Oh, no, I did bring a second pair. Yeah, sure, let's test how hard they are. I'm going to shoot them with my +1 bolts.
Surely.
And I would be using my main hand with this because I didn't bring a primary with me. That was almost 6.
Yeah, I'm going to send you a picture of what this is supposed to look like.
Wait. I forgot sneak attack. Uh, 3 more damage.
This is what it looks like current.
Wait, can I get sneak attack with that? Hang on, let me reread.
And that's way off.
Do not get 3 more damage.
I'm gonna try reset one more time on my end.
You shot at the first one. Gotcha.
Don't hit it for 3 more. I can't sneak attack. I don't get conditions.
So yeah, you hit it with the bolt and just kind of.
Yeah, you're gross. Get over yourself.
Amelia.
Misfit was the one who said he wanted to do the puzzle.
Puzzle hurts. Oh, technically, Marius isn't here either.
What's this wall up here?
You look at that wall.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very large metal door with 3 gears on it. Each gear is made of a different type of metal.
Would that
Also,
2, 3 locks?
you see there is another cell that's up here.
Do I see the ghouls in there?
You can kind of see them from the end, yeah.
I can kind of see them.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That area is dark. The only area where there's light is where the flaming torch is at the moment. That's shooting at Misfit.
Excuse me, can you behave?
Do you speak to it?
Yes.
I will not behave. I am an evil minion of a necromancer.
Can I grab it and
They're all in his voice too, by the way. You can certainly try. You try to grapple it.
Yep.
Let me just double check.
If it's not in,
Can you
if
share
it's,
again? It's not giving me the little thing to show that I'm on a map. It's just
because
the little
Bram-
crosshair's
Because
not there.
only Bram is. You're not here.
But
I'll
you
share
had
with you.
me on the map.
I took you off just a second
okay.
ago.
That's why.
I was like, you're not here. Try that. Hopefully it's in the right spot. Roll athletics check.
Hey, I think that looks right.
See?
that was almost a 1.
That is 100% right. You're back in business.
Yay!
I'm going to pretty much say you grapple it. I'm going to roll to see if not anyways. Considering my... Actually, this is definitely a dex
Okay, just
for me. My strength is a -5. I have a strength of 1.
Oh, jeez.
You grab onto the skull without issue.
I want to bring it to my face. Say, you will behave.
Okay.
Sure.
I try and intimidate if it's not really there. That's
It's
fine.
undead. You can intimidate it, but good try. It's immune to being frightened.
Amy, put it in the fire hole.
Okay. See, that
Oh,
was 5,
that could be
10,
clever.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I can't get a nut close enough.
I will say
You
because of
best-
how small it is, it doesn't. You can move this at normal speed. You don't have to go at half speed.
Well,
Pass
yes.
the torch,
Not
Amy.
real.
Let's see, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, I don't have enough movement to actually make it.
Do you want to move anywhere then?
Yeah, I think I can move. Let me double check. I can move next to Serena above her.
Sure, go for it. You just have the skull in front of you, I assume.
Yep, I'm just holding it.
Put me down.
No.
All right. Anything else?
I'll give Misfit a bonus action inspiration.
Nice.
Sure.
I know you'll be good. You can do the puzzle. Where's my bardic inspiration? There it is.
I'm doing the puzzle.
And my turn.
All right. Ghoul 11 is going to rush out. $25. It's gonna roar out at Vel and try to bite you.
Okay.
Snaps but misses. Skull's turn. It does not recharge its fire, but is going to try to bite Amelia. Hey!
Oh,
They rolled really good. Do you have anything to circumvent it?
Let me double check. I don't think I actually can get above 24. Actually,
All right.
my AC.
You take
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Oh, I
6
mislooked
points
at
of
that. I thought
damage.
that was a crit.
Oh,
It's-
Amelia does not react to the bite.
It bites your hand.
Oh, I know.
Let's see. That's all it has. 19 is going to rush out as well. It's a very delicious looking blue haired individual this way. It's about that far. These ones seem to be locked behind the cage valve. They like run up to the
Oh.
cage, but nothing happens.
you know what? I'm having the same issue Marius is. Okay. I'll be back in a moment. That makes a
This
lot more
one-
sense after looking at the Discord picture.
It's going to claw at you. Natural 2. Miss.
Nice.
And the other ghoul also stuck behind it. Misfit.
Oak, did you have to reclose the whole program? Or did
I
you just...
shut the whole program down twice before it finally updated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was extended to left. He closed it, came back, he was extended right, then he closed it and came back, and then he was on center.
Last time I did this for me, I had to restart mine as well to fix it.
Okay. So far, all I did was just leave the session, so I'll just see if that works.
I'm gonna pull out the alchemy jug from my pack, and I'm gonna pass it to Serena.
You hand off the alchemical football.
Okay, I
Excellent.
think water is in the
They're labeled.
yellow core. Yeah, they're labeled.
We labeled them all at this point. Not all the words are necessarily spelled right, but you can basically gather what they are.
Why are there 2 T's in water?
Because there's a lot of it.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to turn into a bear.
All right, very good. So, to clarify, I guess it will matter less. Actually, only items and armor merge with you. So, what are we doing with the fern you decided to bring with us on this entire trip?
I will set Elizabeth carefully on the ground next to Serena.
You know what? I think I have a token for a shrub. Bear with me one moment.
Bear with me.
This is not what Elizabeth looks like,
Gladly.
but we'll say that's Elizabeth for all intents and purposes.
Elizabeth is helping
It's
me.
beautiful.
It needs googly eyes.
All right, so you bear up and you go into the face of the school.
Yes.
Excellent. Marius, your go.
Let's see, where is Misfit? She's right there, so there's one in front.
And then Amelia's holding a skull. But it looks like Amelia's trying to do something with the skull at the moment. Hard to say.
Does the skull seem stand out to me for any reason?
I mean, it's the only light source in the room.
Okay, well, I don't need that. I'm just gonna do the standard since all my other stuff is
Technically,
situational.
I think you're on Misfit, if I recall, so you'd be
Yes.
like right here. Yeah.
Do I have it? I cannot target it.
Because
I'll just drag and drop on it.
Yeah,
I can put you on here too.
No, it's
Right.
fine. I just drag and drop.
I'm
Put
going to
him
throw
in
you at the
put him in
entrance.
the
just for
abyss
fun.
between the walls.
No, there might be things in there. I'm just going to put him at the entrance. Hello, Ghost of Marius.
Okay, did
It
that
did
hit?
hit.
I'm just here in
Yes.
spirit form.
That's cool.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Who knows? Whew. It did not like that. Hold on one second. Yeah, you just watch as you blow it to pieces and it falls to the ground and stops moving.
And then, what's the thing below Serena?
That's
That's just the token we're using for the shrub that Misfit brought from the guy's office.
Okay.
It's my shrub.
And I don't think he can see anything else from where he's at, correct?
From where Misfit is, not specifically.
Okay, so I just send a third blast into that thing to make sure it's dead.
Yeah, fair enough. Undead.
Technically, it should be a disadvantage, but it's like a CR half, so I'll just give it to you.
And that's me. Well, now it's on Bram again.
Zoop. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hmm. 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 Points at the goal in front of Vel. Uh-oh. Maybe this finger. That's his turn. I'm gonna go grab my beer mug from downstairs because I totally forgot it and only brought my coffee cup. I brought the beer, just no mug. Beer back.
I'm just imagining the beer is just hovering there above the desk. It's just going down to get the mug to put the floating beer in it.
Mm-hmm. He glitched out his textures.
So we're gonna fifth element this, right?
Hmm?
You want to do that with Sarita?
No, like just tap the fire to the corresponding token.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. I don't think that's fifth.
I was referring to the movie, not the.
I mixed
the-
up I mixed up Fifth Element with Sixth Sense.
Oh,
And so I immediately went to the pottery scene and I'm like, huh?
We also- yeah, you guys are fighting off
I'm
undead,
back.
and Serena and Amelia just start, making a clay vase.
Serena.
Well, I suppose from action, I'm going to grab the earth rune and put it in on the bottom.
Well, they're side to side to side to side, so it's left to right.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm going to put it in the last position.
Sure.
I am then going to Elizabeth. Can I borrow some of this? Take a little bit of Elizabeth's soil and try and put it on the earth rune.
So you take a little bit of Elizabeth's dirt. Interesting. You put it on the rune. So you have it in the fourth slot?
Yep.
You watch as the gem turns green, but then it goes back to clear.
Okay, so that one's in the right spot. I think the fire one might be in the wrong.
No, you're wrong.
no, that's.
So you put it in the spot, you put the earth on the thing, and then you watch as the stone turns green, but then it turns back to clear.
The crystals up top would have turned on if it was in the correct spot.
Yeah, so it's changed color, but then it went back to normal.
So maybe air, earth, fire, water?
I will say, just because it's the final exam, you figured out another part of it. Not only do you probably have to place these in the correct order, but you probably also need to activate each one.
I stow my crossbow, I pull out my dagger and Vash's dagger, and
Sure.
I'm gonna start stabbing. So here's a main hand.
Definitely a hit.
Give me a second. Okay, no sneak attack. And then Goal 11 could take an attack of opportunity as I step down.
11 will certainly oblige. Swinging with a claw. Ooh, anything to avoid?
Yeah, but I won't.
All right, you take 6 points of damage and you have to make a constitution save. You do
Fine.
succeed. So you feel yourself like almost lock up for a second, and then you just shrug it off.
And offhand.
Definitely a hit.
And this one can get sneak attack.
Drop it to the ground. No
So
issue.
it swipes at me, scratches my arm, and I just plunge that thing through Ghoul 6's jaw and kick it to the ground.
Down it goes.
And that is action and bonus.
Can I press the skull into the fire rune that's in the wall?
The one that's there. So you hold it up to the fire rune?
Yeah, I basically pressed the skull into it.
Sure. You watch as the gem above it turns red, but then it goes back to being clear. So it does work as a fire activation source, but...
So the
Oh.
earth one is definitely in the right spot. The fire one is in the wrong spot.
No.
No, they're both in the, none of them
Serena.
stayed on, Serena.
But the
You
earth
need
one
to
glowed green, didn't it?
Because
then it turned
green is the color of Earth in most things.
So
Yeah, so
earth is
the four crystals are all clear.
In the RuneScape spells, Earth spells are green.
Color
Look,
coded.
It's colored.
green and red are also the you got it right, you got it wrong colors.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It could be stop and go as well.
I'm gonna pick up the. Is there any like corresponding rune inside the holes?
No, there's no mark inside of it. It's just
Amelia
the
will
disc.
Amelia will pick up the wind disc, place it in the second, and blow on it.
Well, you already used your action to activate the first one. So you need to use your action to do that, or you need to do it with the creatures and then try more.
I have 2 hands, and that rune was already in there.
Fortunately, it's an action because you'd have to pick up the rune, put the rune in, and then activate it again.
I think it's air, water, earth, and fire.
I think it would be better to see if we have any of the ones here correct.
No, we know we have those two incorrect.
Anything else? Bonus?
Do you want to help me, Mr. Skull, or are you going to be difficult the entire time?
I will destroy you!
I'll just slap it against the floor.
I don't suppose your hat is fireproof.
If you light my hat on fire,
Yeah,
you
I
are
was
not
thinking-
leaving this room.
I was
Hey.
thinking you could put that in there, but
How dare I forget? I forgot someone. I'm such a bad DM right now. Oh, you'll have to forgive me.
Hmm.
I forgot Trevor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Trevor.
My little man.
will be
Trevor,
my
start throwing dirt around on the earth coin. Just move it and throw more dirt on it.
All right, anything else, Amelia?
Oh, no, not. I don't have
All right.
anything.
If you just put all the elements in all of them.
Cool 11's going to rush down to Vel,
I thought this.
try to claw at you again. Oh, that rolled off a nat 20 onto a nat 2. Swings, you miss it easily. These are not very difficult, and they're quite slow. They move quick, but their attacks are kind of slow and easy to read.
Is it? No, that's probably asking too much. If like these things are like so below us, could I use my reaction to take a penalty to my hit, but try to use his attack to hit it?
Not unless you already have a reaction that'll let you hit it.
No, I don't.
So you still have your same combat rolls, but they are very weak. The skull does not charge its beam. It's going to try to bite Amelia again. Take this, fiend! You take 6 points. Wow, it keeps rolling semi-decently on you. It's like 1 off its max damage each time. These two just keep growling. Misfit.
Are you guys having trouble?
No.
No, it's fairly simple.
Okay. I can hear Vel fighting, right?
Yeah.
I mean, unless you know the order of elements.
Well, everybody knows the order of elements.
would you like to share?
You know, like in the Avatar. You've seen that show, right?
Yeah, I've
Is that right?
I've seen the show. Oh, are you talking about the first play, second play, or the third?
It's
play?
water, earth, fire, air. Want to bite this guy?
Yeah.
By the way, probably tastes icky, but probably easy to bite. Oh yeah, I think that hits.
I'm gonna smack it.
As you hit this one, it burst into ash, and so did the two in the cage below.
I don't feel like I just did something wrong. Did we mess up, Phil? Did I mess up?
Curse you! You found their weakness.
Oh,
No!
your weakness was death. Who would
You
have
killed their-
thought?
You killed their leader.
Oh,
I just. I mentally stepped away for a moment.
all right, guys, you got this.
But you know the rule, Mr. Skull. We've defeated your minions and found your weakness. You now need to do what we say.
Never! All right, Marius.
There's no other. I mean, I'm
Just
over
the skull.
here.
Actually, you do see there is another one that kind of walks up over here, but it looks almost like super
Terrific.
peaceful and passive. Bear with me one moment. It's just kind of like hanging out. It just walks up to the cage and it just kind of like looking very peacefully.
Well, I wouldn't see that one though because I'm on the back of Misfit.
Oh yeah, that's correct. So yeah, you wouldn't see that one. So yeah, nothing within sight other than technically you wouldn't see the skull either. So nothing in range at the moment. You could hold an attack with him if you want.
Now, the ones that got killed, are they?
Hmm?
Were these actual things or illusions, or were they actual?
No, they're
ghouls?
real.
And there's bodies
They were-
there.
They look like they may have been weakened. They all turned to dust the minute
Okay.
that Misfit killed the leader. Everything turned to dust, other than the little skull
Okay.
and the one up in the cage.
Then I'm just looking for enemies.
This one just kind of sits here. It picks up a cup and it just starts going back and forth with the cup on the bars, but doesn't do anything else. Bram already went. Are you gonna eat that, Amy?
Maybe later.
You want me to cook it for you?
I think it's doing a pretty good job itself.
No, I cook it so you can eat it.
Sure.
I think she wants it as a pet.
Uh-oh.
Hey, thank you for following.
5 points of damage. Radiance, how did you know? Hey, I like this place. I could totally be a student here.
Your choice, Skull. Submit or we unleash the Zoop upon you.
Your turn, Serena.
Well, I guess I am going to, if I use a combination, technically these are all actions, but for this purpose, am I able to use a combination of Mage Hand, Telekinesis, and myself to shuffle 3 stones?
Not until you're out of combat. So if you get rid of the skull, you guys can be much more creative. But unfortunately, until then, you're stuck in combat.
Amelia doesn't want to get rid of it because she doesn't have prestidigitation to make fire. Sorry, I'm saying the quiet part out loud.
Oh no, I'm actually having fun with the skull.
Alright, I am going to, it was water, earth, air, and fire.
Yeah, so
I'm
right
going
now you have earth in the last one, I think fire in the first one, and then there's 2 spots in between.
All right, so that was not the correct order that Misfit said.
You guys
What do you
haven't
mean?
tried it in
You
the
don't
right
know. You have to
spots.
try them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
We
didn't try
haven't
them
tried
in
that
any of
order
those in that order anywhere.
Yep.
I'm going to shuffle Earth to the second slot.
Okay, so you pick up Earth and put it in the second slot.
Yep. I will put some dirt on it.
Sure. It turns the top part green, but then it goes clear. Seems
Maybe they
Earth
need
is
to
not
go
the
on
second
that.
slot. Could be. Bonus?
Unless I can manipulate another stone as a bonus. Nope.
Oh, no. You walk over and this thing, she's taking its cup back and forth across the bars.
Doesn't look like it's smart, does it?
Not particularly. Just like a dead ghoul. Looks over at you, waves, goes back to doing the thing with the cup. That's cold,
did.
though.
That is cold.
Watch it be a teacher watching us. All right, I move fire to the third and press the skull against it.
Right, so you move it. You press the skull against it. It lights up red and goes clear.
I think fire is the last one.
Anything else?
Let's see. Any bonus action?
Keeping the skull alive is going to cost you a lot of action time.
Amelia will pick up her axe that she put on against the wall. Bonus action, I'm going to activate my branding smite.
Okay.
And then I'm going to walk away into a quiet corner with the skull.
Sure.
Let's see, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll move here.
And the skull goes with you.
Yep. And I'm just going to hold the skull against the axe without hitting it just yet.
Sure.
So it can feel the radiance.
Mhm.
And that is my turn.
I'll stop you. It's going to shoot a fire beam because it just rolled a recharge.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, I got to hit first.
It's a beam at disadvantage.
It's going to roll it at Serena.
Oh.
You watch as it heads towards Serena and Elizabeth. But it seems to...
So I grappled.
It hits the rune on the wall. It lights up red and then it goes off again because it missed.
Serena just was crouching down at that moment to gather some more dirt when I shot that.
Misfit.
It's still restrained on me too.
Take care of it. What are you restrained on from? Oh, the dog.
Yeah.
Got it. Grappled off. Restrained off.
Correct.
Watch the fern. Whoa.
There's an arrow in this thing. It's just like looking at its chest.
It's a bolt.
Aw.
Oh, well, sorry.
Okay, buddy?
Looks down at its chest, looks up you, shakes its head no.
Aw. Guy. Phil, do you know what happened here?
I shot it.
Oh. Why'd you do that?
Why wouldn't I?
I mean, he seems pretty harmless.
We got work to do.
Just don't shoot him again.
Any other actions?
Mm. Sorry, man. No. They'll put the bow down.
It's a crossbow.
I'm gonna get in front of this kind-looking man. No. And I'm gonna like be moving in front of the bars. Make sure Vel can't shoot him again.
You're goalkeeping? Sure.
Goalkeeping.
Marius. You're currently on him.
Or do I notice anything odd or different about this one?
Other than the fact it seems very passive and friendly for the moment, and it's got a bolt sticking in it.
And it seems to respond. It seemed to respond to speech.
Mm-hmm. And it is a little bit more robust from the looks of it. It's not quite as fragile as the others.
Do you have intelligence? I just speak out. I'm like, do you have intelligence?
It shakes its head no.
Me neither, buddy.
Yes, you do, Misfit.
Oh, thank you.
Your studies are going good. I'm just gonna hold. If this thing, for some reason, if anything lashes out at Misfit, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Sure. All right, it's
Does
its
that
turn.
include Vel?
I think it only includes enemy monsters. It's gonna look down at his chest. It's just gonna pull the bolt out, and you just watch like this gas start to release. As a cloud starts to spread around, I need Bram and Misfit to roll Constitution saving throws.
Oh, I didn't mean to double click that.
Would you take this as an aggressive action? It just pulled an arrow out of its chest and started leaking gas.
Did it look like there was an intent? Like it had a look of like, now I've got you and doing that, or is it just like a simple absent-minded pulling the bolt out?
It's an absent-minded pulling the bolt out, and then it just started leaking gas. And it's
I
like
won't release
looking at
it,
its
but
chest.
I'll yell for Misfit, move.
All right, you both do pass the save, but you kind of cough a little bit, and then Bram yells and move at you. It is hard to see within there, so it basically works like a fog cloud, and there is some sort of Constitution save to it as well. But that is all it does. It doesn't do anything else. Bram already went. Soup kind of looks over. What'd you guys do?
I think I found the air.
I don't think that's good air.
I know.
I'm not really
So
sure.
you've got like a medical condition or something.
I don't know what to do. I can't see it anymore. Blue Lady, you want me to kill Little Skullman?
Oh, I've got it.
Okay. Soup will just sit here and lend aid to Serena. There's not much aid I can give you in the puzzle, but in case something comes up this turn, you have an aid.
Move that one there. I'm just going to direct him to move the fire rune to the
fourth slot. All right, so he replaces and puts the fire in the fourth slot. Doesn't have a way to activate it though.
That's fine.
Your turn, Serena.
Since we're still in combat. Oh, I don't have enough sorcery points for that. Yes, I'm going to get some sorcery points back for my bonus action. I am going to she will place a finger on the firestone, do a quick circle, place her hand, and conjure up a small bit of fire.
Sure. You watch as you have it in the fourth slot, it lights up red, and then it goes back to just... Actually, you light it up red, and it stays red. You're welcome, Serena.
You're doing terrific. Alright, now I think that one goes... She'll gesture to the air rune and gesture to the first slot. Goes there.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Belmer.
Are you still getting in the way of this thing?
Well, you can't even really see him in it at the moment. So anything you try to do in there is more of a disadvantage. Trying to find where it is, you can't see anymore.
Mm.
You just hear Misfit coughing.
I need to send you a whisper.
No, maybe
Like an octopus.
Earth, air, water, fire.
Roll an insight check too, though. You gather there is a reason that it was passive.
Mm. All right, I'll put my crossbow away, and this doesn't look like something I can bottle, can I?
No, not specifically.
Yeah,
But it does look like it probably will spread.
And that.
Easy enough. Amelia.
Well, I really should sharpen my axe on my new grindstone.
Sure, go ahead and roll an attack.
Yep, Amelia just kind of grinds the skull against her axe.
Definitely a hit.
Do I have my points on me correct? No, I did not actually drop my ability.
Yeah, because you haven't used it at all today. You used it last night.
Well, no, I didn't activate my axe. I used.
Oh, yeah,
I have.
yeah. Gotcha.
But I have my branding smite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I'm using. It's one-handed. Okay, give me 1 sec to actually edit my damage.
Let me check one thing. Hold on.
It is radiant damage.
Nope, it's good. I just had to double check. And the room goes completely pitch black.
Oh, whoops. Yeah.
So if you don't have dark vision, you can no longer see. Anything else? Bonus movement?
I'll move back. I discard the skull. Oh, you got one of the ones correct.
Mm-hmm.
I look back at the expanding gas.
You just see this gas cloud kind of expanding out.
We'll probably want to hurry, though. Earth is either 1 or 3.
So are we going to continue with this game, or are we just going to move on?
Well, this is quite fun.
Okay. I'll just lean up against the wall then with my last movement.
Sure. Easy enough to do.
And then I'll end my turn.
Excuse me, sir. Could you please plug up the hole on your torso? That smoke is potent.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm not good at persuasion.
You can't see him. It's hard to say. Who knows? He could be trying to help save you.
I asked nicely.
And then you
I'm
just hear
gonna
the
have
cup
to hope for the
sound
best.
again.
He's not
Click a
doing
cling,
it.
click a cling, click a cling, click a cling. You take your little friend with you. Okay. Anything else? You can dash.
Could dash. Yeah, I think I'm gonna dash back over here.
Does that require attunement, the item?
It doesn't really say if they could be separated, so I'm going to say yeah.
It just, for the item itself, does it say attunement?
Wait.
If it's non-attunement, then they would. If it's attunement, you need to have it attuned for them to work.
It is not attunement.
Yeah, so you can separate them because you have your armor off right now, right?
Yeah, I do. Okay.
Yeah, so you could pull them off. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, so you move over here.
I don't need to dash to get that far, so I'm going to drop wild shape. And I'm gonna cast a wall of water.
All right.
Put the
We're
most
just gonna
point-
do like one of these.
Sure.
Oh.
So you watch Misfit kind of
like that.
conjure up a wall of water, and it blocks off the gas for the moment. How long does wall of water last?
10 minutes.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so I'll take us out of combat. It's not a combatant. You just failed. It was intentionally put there to bait you guys into hitting it, so it will expand gas. So this whole area behind it's going to fill up with gas. The minute that water comes down, all that gas will come rushing out. So you got 10 minutes.
I'm going to put Earth Rune in slot 1 and rub some dirt on it.
All right, you put the Earth Rune in slot 1. You go to activate it, and the other gem turns off as well now.
Okay, so she'll slide it over to slot 3.
The Earth gem?
Yep.
Okay.
Or the
Or the
Earth,
Earth Stone, yeah.
she'll take the air and is going to put it in 1, and
Okay.
another twirl of her finger is going to do a small gust of wind at it.
You watch as it kind of glows yellow, and then it turns off.
Okay, she's going to slide that one over to number 2,
Sure.
and then put the water in 1.
Sure.
She's then going to, I guess prestidigitation can just do all of these. So
Not
twirl of-
specifically.
can it not
You
do?
can do- You can do like sparks. You can't do water. Maybe wind, not earth. But you have dirt.
Well,
I gave you
can't.
alchemy jug. Alchemy jug.
It can do. I guess is there water in the alchemy jug?
Yes, there is.
Okay, I'll uncork
Many fluids in the alchemy jug.
water, and splash the water stone with a bit of it.
Now, question, just because I'm going to be the nice guy, do you want to actually use your alchemy jug, which has many things, for water, or do you just want to use a water skin?
I'll just use a water skin.
All right, so you're putting, which one do you have water on?
Number 1.
Sure. So you put water on the disc, and you watch as the gem turns blue and stays blue.
Okay, she'll then do a puff of air for the air stone on number 2.
You watch as it turns yellow and stays yellow.
She'll rub some dirt for number 3,
You watch as it turns green and stays green.
and she'll do another twirl and small flame for number 4.
You watch as it turns red, and the door begins to open, and the creature dissolves with its gas.
Well, that was a fun little puzzle.
You did it.
Room opens.
Oh, it has your jack back.
So
I'm going to clear all your writing.
what about the fancy door?
The other door.
Oh, still, I investigated the western cell. I assume it's empty.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Val, don't forget to pick up your bolt from the north one.
Oh yeah, can I recollect my ammo?
If they're magical, they're fine.
Not
Yeah,
magic ammo. I don't
Oh.
think.
No, the ones I brought my magic ammo and I brought my drought ammo. I was using my magic ammo.
Where'd you get your magic ammo from?
I bought it from Adventure Brothers, and I put it in the bag of holding and pulled it out.
Was it +1 ammo?
It was +1 ammo.
Yeah, fair enough. As long as it's a +1 ammo. You could get the one you shot back. Well, those would be in there. You shot one. You can't get the one back from the one that was leaking gas unless you find a way to get in.
And
Is it
these look welded shut. They don't look like.
Also, +1
doors.
ammo, while enchanted, the tip is enchanted, not that. It can still break. But it looks like it's probably in good order.
Okay.
Because you hit fleshy tissue.
I'm not going to worry about the one in the north. I'm just going to pick up the one from the hallway.
I can get it. How far back is it?
It's in the cage.
Yep. How far back in the
You
cage?
can't get through the water wall at the moment.
Oh, Misfit, can you look down the water wall, please?
Is the gas guy gone?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's on the other side of the metal cage.
I stick my arm through, summon my axe, and use it as a little crane game.
Roll a strength check.
For the bolt?
Well, for the axe.
The
You're
axe,
trying to like put your hand through metal bars and hold the axe on the other side to drag it in.
Gotcha.
So it's like a fully extended arm holding an axe, not like a supported hold of an axe.
Can I roll athletics?
Yeah. All right, you walk inside. You see what looks like several coffins.
Oh, here's
Your
bolt back.
crossbow is still glowing blue, Vel.
thanks.
Hey, magic ammo.
Hmm.
All right, you get it back.
I'm a
Easy
strange
enough.
necromancer wandering about. Being in a crypt is never a good place to be.
You know what? Here, let me light a torch. Hold on.
You watch,
Is there any gas?
not in here, but you watch as a little halfling illusion appears here, wearing like he kind of looks like Darth Sidious. He's got like the robe over his head. You have found your way past my first chamber, mortals. You will never pass the second chamber. No, no, no. And then he disappears.
We shall
I'm,
defeat you, necromancer.
I'm opening this coffin.
You look up, a zombie looks up at you, blinks its eyes. Go
I
ahead and roll
stab it.
initiative.
I stab
Hold
it.
on. You don't get it. Let me clear these first. Clear all. Sorry, everyone roll again. Oops, sorry.
Are we good?
Yeah, you're fine.
Vel was ready to stab that zombie.
All right, Vel, you are first. Let me get some things in here. Huh? Sec, actually, let me change one quick thing. I forget if I have the setting on or not. There we go. All right, so you open that one. Let me get rid of this guy. So you open it up. And you see a zombie sitting inside.
Is he prone?
Yeah, he's laying down at the moment.
Can you please give him the prone effect?
There you go.
Sweet, thank you. I'm pretty
That's
sure
a
that
hit.
hits. And then offhand. And
12 points of damage.
I'm gonna I stab that one and then I move on to the next one.
It will take an attack of opportunity as you leave.
Finish that one off.
When did you kick off this campaign, Kelsto? I don't remember.
Tuesday?
Yeah. How long have we
It's
been
been
playing
a
this one?
couple of years, right? Year
Yes,
two? Something like that? I'd have
Something
to look
like
back
that.
specifically. What
Yeah, no,
episode
we're
is
getting
this
close to
anyways?
6
121?
on
It's got to at least
Friday.
be... It's got to at least be 2 years, right?
We're probably
At
nearing 3 at
least.
this point.
Yeah, we're probably getting close to 3. Our Friday campaign,
Almost
I
6.
think we hit 6 September. We probably will finish before. We will finish before September, hopefully. But
We
I
make
think
no
September would
promises.
bring us to 6 years. It depends on whatever closure elements you have. The campaign and boss, in theory, will end within like a week or two, but depending on what they do for closure, who knows? All right, so he misses. You run over there, no issue.
It's someone's turn.
No, it's technically I still have Vash in the combat tracker. Sorry, buddy. It would have been Vash's turn if he were still alive.
Oh,
Amelia.
I pick Elizabeth up.
5,
Sure.
10, 15.
Have her.
So you can run through there. Amelia.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for volunteering.
Yep.
Bear with me 1 second. You look ahead and you see movement like humans.
Mhm.
Not zombies, not skeletons. But they look a little bit strange. They kind of look like... Can I not unidentify these anymore? They always make changes I'm not too particularly happy with sometimes. It's fine. We'll just open their tokens. Are like stone-like humans.
I really should have just gone back and opened the door back there. I level my force bolt crossbow at them and fire. It's how many beams? 3 beams. Wait, no. Yep, 3 beams at the first one. All 3 hit.
That's right, we're level 11, huh? Curse you people. 1 sec. You just unleash on that thing with no issue, and you just watch it crumble to the ground. It's gone.
Well, that is my turn.
Um, hmm. If
Yeah,
I were
and for
to,
chat, for the sake of brevity, they're all on milestone leveling anyway, so they have to complete certain objectives to level up. Appreciate it, though. Although, when they finish this current part of the arc, they do hit level 12 once they finish what essentially is the Varden part of it.
here's a question: would I be able to put like a dab of holy water on my staff for like 1 point of radiant damage for it?
Do you have any holy water?
I do have holy water.
You could attempt to do whatever you'd like to do. You never know.
Yeah, I'll take out my holy water and just kind of like dab the tip of the staff,
Sure.
and then she'll put it back and kind of line up a swing, and is gonna swing at the zombie.
Roll damage. You watch as you hit it, it dissipates and poofs into ash, and you see the little halfling appear on top of the shelf over to the right. Bonus points for the blondie.
She smiles, proud of herself.
We're doing so good at wizard school.
Oh, what? I don't get
Mhm.
bonus points for doing radiant damage?
That's because I used holy water. This is a transmutation and alchemy lesson or test.
Misfit.
A little far from the other guy. How many of the caskets are still closed?
3 of them, 2 of them are open. One's kind of broken. 3 are fully closed.
Okay.
And then there's another stone guy up top.
I'm gonna use my bonus to cast Shillelagh.
And?
That I haven't used in forever.
Keep in mind, if you do use your bonus, because it really takes an action to get this thing off anyways, because Vel was out of combat when Vel did it.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna. I know it takes an action to pop it. I'm not gonna hit it this round.
You could hold an attack action, though, in case it opens.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm gonna hold my action.
Sure. Anything else?
That's it.
Aw, Douglas is in combat tracker too, but he's also not here.
Soon.
You watch as this pushes aside and it sits up.
What?
Roll it with advantage just because you're already waiting here as it sits up anyways.
Go back to sleep, Mr. Zombie.
Bonk.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hits. Ten points of damage.
Sorry.
And then it
Why
does
sorry?
get out and stand up.
I don't know. It sounded like it hurt a little bit.
It did hurt.
It-
Not really.
It's a zombie.
Zombie actor. Missing nothing. This one gets up over here, gets out. You can go to Amelia.
Does it take an action for them to open that?
With their stats? No.
Okay.
Not his turn yet. You guys all feel a cold shiver down your spine.
Mm-hmm.
She goes from her jovial mood to a serious tone very quickly. She gets into a defensive stance.
You guys take 6 points of cold damage, reduced down based on what you got. And
Is this a fear effect, by the way?
no. Part of it, hold on one sec, let me double check. If you're immune to frightened, you can bypass the fear component, but the save is not for the fear.
Because I
The
that's a okay. I guess if the save is not for the fear, because I have advantage.
Fear is an after effect because there's 2 things. So hold on one sec. Did anyone fail by? Let's see. Hold on. I need to check stats here. Success. You didn't fail by enough. So I would say, based on the level of the intent of what it is, no one failed by over 5.
Dude, I lost concentration.
You're immune to the fear, but Vel, you do get frightened.
Okay.
But no one gets petrified with fear. Okay. As you see this creature appear.
Zoop?
Zoop's turn.
It was funny. You said this creature appears, and then you'd click the button and it went to Zoop. I'm like, oh no, Zoop appears.
No, the creature below Serena. Zoop, however, has plenty of spell slots. Did I use a first level spell slot today?
No.
I think you threw a guiding.
Oh,
bolt.
no, you threw a guiding bolt at the
I did.
dog zombie.
Yep. I was like, I'm missing 1 spell slot. And you know what? I'm going to do it again. Where'd my guiding bolt go? Getting bolted. Crazy lady. Natural 1. Thankfully, no one's over there, so it just hits the wall and dissipates, and he's very disappointed in himself. Sorry, guys. This one's going to go say hi to Amy. It only moves 10 feet per round. I'm going to come get you, Amy. I dashed. Take that. All right, Mario, it's your turn. Oh, but I got to
Do
move Trevor, too.
recognize or know what this creature is?
All you can tell is it looks, which one? The one in the south or the one in the north?
The one that wailed.
It's some sort of undead. What specifically is, it's kind of like akin to like a ghost, but a little bit more less incorporeal.
I mean, with a whale, I'm assuming a banshee, or
Hard to say. Could be similar.
well, let's see. Don't want to use that. I'll save it. I'll just shoot the damn thing. Like, I don't know which way you're like, misfit to the south. Watch out.
Got it.
Where's my butt?
Nice hit. Ooh, very effective, it seems.
One,
Not like vulnerable, but definitely
two.
hurt. Also a hit.
I'm just gonna see if the third one hits real quick.
Natural 20.
That will be a crit. So there's in reverse
There's
order.
the crit. It's
And-
done. Hold on.
Yeah, well,
I don't think it.
That was quick.
it's really done.
Told you.
I'm like, never mind.
Yeah. It just dissipates.
It's
You
like,
blow
never
this
mind.
thing away without any issue whatsoever.
Good job, Bram.
Val, your turn.
Zombie's still up?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm frightened anymore.
With the creature gone, no. So let me remove it.
I got it. I put it on myself.
Gotcha.
Um.
Well, I put one on you too.
Oh, okay.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stab this man in his kidney.
Sure.
But first I'm gonna pop up here to do it even better.
Easy enough. I'm pretty sure that hits.
And then offhand.
It's a hit. Still up.
And I'm gonna pop off over there.
I will take an attack of opportunity. I choose you. Run away. Or can it hit you when you run away? Are you swashbuckler?
I am a swashbuckler.
Do you have the ability
I'll
to run
reread
away
that.
without being hit?
I'll reread that. I'll
Yeah,
get
it
back to you.
It may come later. That's the only reason. I was like, I'm pretty sure you can hit and run away, but I'm not sure at what level. Those are triple multi-class of awesomeness.
I'm a freak of nature. That's what I am. Oh, yep. It gives you that part of mobile. It sure does. So that other guy shouldn't have even hit me.
No issue.
I think he did. I can go back and look if I care enough to heal it back.
Too late now. Gotta pay attention. Only moving forward.
Darn it.
Yeah, so that one doesn't do anything. It still does waste it because we already rolled it, but yeah, that's fine. Vash is not here. Amelia. You got a zombie below you and another statue above you.
I pat it on the cheek and say, "Sorry, you're not my type," and I go blast the stone man.
Cold, Amelia. Stone cold.
No, they're both very cold. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I only hit
Wow.
it once.
1 hit, 2 misses. Killed it. You broke it.
It's so wimpy.
Remember, not only are these low level, you don't have the max HP roll in the Tuesday campaign.
We run it, we explode, except I don't explode.
Mm.
If you guys want to fight those constructs, I can go pull them out of the jungle.
Oh, thank you.
Those were fun.
Good. We are content taking the test.
The test made
What a
for
fun
level
test. What a
4.
great
You know what?
test.
You guys did so good on the test. We're going to graduate you to
Oh,
go
no, no,
explore
no,
the
no.
jungle. Easy enough. Amelia, you
Yes.
find another wall
Mm-hmm.
with the exact same configuration as the other wall.
The one down there.
Yep, so it's a giant metal door with 3 different gears made of different types of metals.
Does a zombie swipe at me?
Yes, it would if you'd have it. Bear with me a moment. Slamity, slam, slam, slam. Natural 20.
Mm.
He was offended by that, by your
12
earlier.
points of damage.
Mm. Well, I was gonna end my turn, but I'm gonna healing word myself. Yeah, just first level heal word. Minimum. All right.
Serena is going to grab out, or her stance goes back to her more jovial. She'll step forward a bit, resting her staff on her shoulder. She's going to pull out the holy water again and grab her dagger and run a small line of it across the blade. Quick flourish the dagger, grabbing it by the tip, and I'm going to throw it into the back of the zombie.
I will say, using it in such a way would deplete a quarter of the bottle each time you use it. So you're now at half a bottle of holy water.
This is acceptable. I will.
All right, so you run up there. Are you going to throw it or are you going to get close?
She's going to throw it.
Sure. That does hit.
Right into its back.
It hits. You just watch it look and it dissolves.
Oh, this is quite wonderful.
Sorry, you only get extra credit for the first one. Haha.
She smirks.
Your turn, Misfit.
On guard, good sir.
He points at his
bonk.
chest like, me?
Yes. Prepare for the bonketing of a lifetime.
Oh, and Vel move, no advantage. Still hits. Hold on.
I go for the head and it
Hold on.
comes clean off.
Hold on. Don't get ahead of yourself.
I'm dead for it, dude.
The head does not come off.
Oh,
Hold on 1 second.
I'm imagining he lines up the whack, bonks it into the head. Its head just twists around.
You're good. I miscalculated. You just barely made it. So now continue with the head falling off.
I'm gonna roll a percentile die to see if the head hits Vel. 20%.
Sure. You just get hit with a random zombie head flying around.
So like glances at like her back where it hit and then doesn't say anything.
All right. You are currently out of combat.
I open this one.
There's a thing inside of it.
Okay.
She collects her dagger and is going to catch up.
So the halfling appears again in the middle of the hallway. Hold on, people. Calm. Zed appears in the hallway. You may have beaten my first 2 tests, but you will never find your way to the 3rd challenge.
I kick some stone from the statue.
Mm-hmm. And then the illusion disappears. So each door that you see is the exact same challenge. So either one you do is exactly the same.
Yep.
So
Right, Master
big metal
Alchemist.
door with 3 gears, each of a different metal.
You turn them.
You could certainly try.
Are the gears interlocking?
Yes. They're kind of layered in a bit, so it's like 1st gear, 2nd gear, 3rd gear.
Are they different sizes?
Yes, so the first one is kind of the medium size. The second one is smaller, and the last one is the biggest.
Okay. Just gonna look at them and try. Do they come off?
No, they seem to be secured and in place.
I'm not really certain what you do about this one.
Roll, do you have a smithing check, Val?
I believe I do. Yes, I do.
Go for it.
Just roll my tools.
Maybe the gears need to be destroyed by. Maybe they're corrosive to. Or easily corroded by certain alchemical elements?
Hard
Maybe
to
it's crank 'em.
say necessarily, Val.
Okay.
But you kind of check them. They all do appear to be slightly different.
Can I pull one off?
No, they're all secured on.
Amelia's just gonna sit against the wall.
What happens when Mr. cranks them?
Roll an athletics check.
How many rages do I have left? I have 3 rages left. I'm gonna rage.
You could just get aid too if you don't
I
want to
could
blow
just
a
get
rage.
aid. Always with the good advice from me. Yeah.
Who's the 2nd strongest person?
Got a couple noodle arms over here.
Probably Amelia.
Bash.
And he's already taken a seat.
Oh no,
Shut up.
she's leaning.
You're not
against the
here.
wall.
You know, if Bash were here, we could just like. Well,
Yeah, if
we
you
could
were
do
here,
this one.
so many things would be better. If you weren't here, we wouldn't be here.
You know, just to point out, Vash's nightmares kind of are semi coming true. So if you see a vampire platypus, I would be cautious.
Yeah,
Perry.
you're freaking platypuses.
You lend a hand, Serena.
I'm so glad nobody's at the southern door to hear that.
If you look like you're having difficulties, yeah. Otherwise, she's examining the gears as you turn them.
You go to roll. Go for it.
Am I rolling with? Are you gonna help or not?
Sure.
Okay.
You go to push with all of your might. They do not move.
Hmm.
Do you think they're
Tough.
giant, or maybe they need some oil?
Are they welded closed?
Nope. They just don't move.
The lever move. The thing that Missa was trying to spend.
No.
Does it look like they're missing a piece at all? Like a lever
Nope.
somewhere?
There's not even like a lever to activate them. It's just gears that are locking it in place.
Val, do you have any oil?
Nope.
Hey, thanks for the raid, boy.
Amelia pulls some rations from her pack and starts having lunch.
What about you?
I will
I feel
say,
like
Val,
you aren't
based,
taking this exam seriously.
based on what knowledge you do have of smithing, the softest metal is the first gear.
Mm.
Well, no, of course not.
What did you say it was copper?
I didn't say what it was.
Can I taste it?
He said, can I lick the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and lick it.
I like it.
Tastes dirty, but no, it doesn't tell you what it is.
Classic way to tell metals apart with the flavor.
The flavor that you
A
savor.
way of making heat.
Now,
Hey, man,
Amelia, if you pass the exam, then
do you have
that
heat
will
metal?
make things easier.
No.
Well,
I have oil.
So correct me really quick before we use the alchemy jug. It can only be used for one thing, right?
yes.
I believe.
You commit to the thing for the day.
If there's another test.
So, do you want to use acid or do you want to use oil?
Hear me out. What if there's
Uh,
another test further down the line that needs 2 gallons of mayonnaise? What will I do then?
Serena's gonna try and look at the mechanism. Does it look like the gears are stopping this? Like that there's some kind of latch that's holding the gears in place?
It's hard to tell because all you see is gears. Like they're all locked together, but they don't move. Like even as you were pushing them, like you're not 100% sure. It doesn't seem like there's any lever that activates this.
Did you try doing it the other way? You
From
tried
the
one way. Did you try the other way?
Lefty tighty, right?
No?
R-
Although
righty tighty, lefty
Are you
loosey.
tighty?
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
No, that can't be how it goes.
Just
No.
see
We'll
if
try
it
the
bugs the
other
other
way.
way.
and we'll go ahead and try and pull it the other way.
Same result.
Okay, just making
Anything
sure.
happened down there?
Actually, oh my gosh.
Yes, Phil?
Hold on, what? Okay, I'm not the biggest idiot in the world. Softest metals in the front, the 3 gears, and do they get bigger?
Medium,
So
smallest,
the
biggest.
medium, smallest, biggest. And the first one, it seems to be the softest of the metals.
Have we tried pulling them off the wall?
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty firmly attached.
Okay, I'm like getting lost in my headspace on this.
All right. Well, this has been fun.
Yeah,
Do you
please
have an idea?
do your thing. Just do it, Emilio.
I cast knock.
1 sec. Roll a D100, Amelia.
Ooh.
You watch as Amelia goes to cast knock on the door, and the door,
Oh,
and all the gears cling, 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 cling to the ground.
nicely done.
Well, you could have done that before.
No, you guys wanted to do the exam.
Yeah, that is part of the exam.
No, this is not transmutation or alchemy.
Well,
Yeah, it is.
neither is wax.
Oh wait, is
It's
it?
transmutation.
It's it's not really transmutation. Oh, it is actually transmutation. Hey, I don't look at my
How
spells.
nice of you to participate in this exam with us.
I was letting you guys do the exam you wanted to try.
Hold on one quick second.
Holding on.
Also, Vel, your crossbows never stopped glowing blue this entire time. Just gonna point that out. So, as you watch this come down, you look as a bunch of skeletons kind of look back at you. Bear with me 1 second.
Wait, is the necromancer really hiding in the necromancer test?
That would be really funny.
I mean, is there a better spot to hide than right under their nose?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. If I knew knock was transmutation, I would have done that a lot sooner.
It makes you curious what the actual puzzle was.
I think
Wait,
you
Would
had
you
to
like
use...
to know? I'll tell you what it is now if you want.
Yeah.
Just because you already circumvented it. So, you needed to freeze the first gear to shatter it, You needed to use fire to melt the second gear, and then you needed to use acid on the third gear.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
I was close.
But thankfully, for once in your time, you've defeated your greatest enemy, a door.
A door.
Wow.
Hey, this is our second door in a row. We're 2 for 2.
I also was trying to get my way out of not using my spell slots to open this door, and that just wouldn't have happened.
Well, keep in mind, it is a test, so kind of like Misfit said with the mayonnaise. If you use all your mayonnaise quotation marks now, you may not have enough mayonnaise later.
Because I could have opened that door with 3 chromatic orbs at the end of the day.
I will need everyone to roll initiative again as you go into the new room.
Did the door by Vel drop?
No.
Vel, we got our... Oh, that's a lot of
I'm
skeletons.
going to use the restroom real quick. I'm going to jingle be right back.
I'm going to take this opportunity then to take the dogs out. I'll be right back.
Amelia was not
I'm going to
expecting...
grab a snack. I'll be right back as well.
Amelia was not expecting the skeletons. Should I go down and get a beer?
Now is the time.
How much longer are we going to be going?
Oh, please. 1 beer is not going to mess up anything. A beer and some peanuts.
I'll also be right back.
It is just me here alone. Hey, Twitch, how are you? Vel's going through it right now. She yelled at somebody and then they got themselves killed. And you know what? That leaves a guilty conscience. And especially when that person does exactly what you said they couldn't do. It's like stealing a 5 million platinum artifact from 3 powerful groups of people and then ditching it on me. God.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay. Oh, I forgot the thing.
You know, Zoop totally saw that entire outburst.
And of Trevor, of course.
Yeah. Can I carry Zoop without it restricting my movement?
Not Zoop, no.
Well, he's still...
I'm back. Also noticed it's almost 2. Are we close?
We're going to pause here soon, yes. All right.
Summer's almost here.
Soon. Vash rolled first, but Vash is not here.
You get it, you're gone.
I'm going to hold an action.
I'm back.
Phil, your turn.
Well, that messed up my... That shifted me weird. 5... 1... 2... 3. I'm going to double dash.
Oh, broke multi-classes. How I love you guys.
All right, Vel rounds the corner as Amelia calls out, "Oh, we got the door open."
All right, Serena's go. Oh, hold on. I should probably expose these two. They're not invisible. Zoop. 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 Zoop.
I am back with some milk.
Zoop. What you got, Serena? Release Serena? Or are you muted?
Everybody left to go get stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bill took a snack break. And then Gay was monologuing by himself.
Right. Yeah. I forget you walk away with your headphones like I do.
Once we hit mid-May, is when, because we have, this game isn't, well, Techno's still super Eastern time zone anyways, but Oak until like May 23rd still has early morning stuff to do.
Yeah.
So once we get summer, we can get a little bit more convenient with our time. We try to end by midnight. If we get lucky, sometimes we get to start at 8 and we end by 11. But
it kills me now since I'm an old man. It's like because it's 2 o'clock here, so and then I've got to be up by 7. So.
Oof.
I'm going to go to the next person real quick because it's Zoop. So we'll get Serena when she comes back.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, well, now you're back. Here.
Yep.
Or
Hey.
skeletons in double.
All right.
Skeletons.
Skeletons. All right, just getting myself situated.
Yeah, we'll probably pause at the end of this round for convenience sake.
Well, this is a bit of a problem. All right. Yeah, she's going to run forward, and I'm going to bonk this one with my staff.
Move him over just so he's on the same square with you. Sure, go for it.
Ooh.
It dodges out of the way. It seems a bit faster, or you're just really slow.
She twirls the staff, gets into a defensive stance, and is ready for battle.
Soup is coming! Soup is coming! That's all you got. Me and Trevor on our way. Trevor is on Zoop's head. It's canon. Douglas is not here. Misfit.
Kind of blew my last wild shape.
I know. When you told me you dropped it, I was like, ouch.
I'm gonna drop a daylight in here just for fun.
Sure. As you drop a daylight, it lights up the entire room. Not just necessarily impacting much of anything, unfortunately. However, there does seem to be a blood-like substance in this pool in the center, and the same substance kind of like dripping down into the center. But you don't smell blood, interesting enough, with your sniffer.
Go over here.
What's your passive perception?
18.
What's your passive perception, Serena?
15.
Misfit, you see a pair of shoes over here, like sticking out from behind this pillar, like connected to a leg.
Like a full person is back there, kind of shoes.
Potentially.
I'm gonna try to catch Serena's eye and just kind of point her towards that way.
She glances over.
You can't see it from where you are because the stone's in the way. He's just far, like enough ahead of you to see the feet.
She kind of looks back with a raised eyebrow.
Gonna smile at Serena and then turn and ready my stick to bonk this thing. Next round.
You watch as out of the cauldron in front of that one with the wizard-looking attire, a spirit-like creature appears.
Oh,
I'm going to stay right here.
well,
Let's
hi
take her.
there.
Skeleton 13 kind of looks over, sees you, Misfit, shoots you with the short bow, hits the wall behind you. 17. It's going to take a sword strike at Serena. Shield? Or
That is
take?
going to be a shield.
Okay.
She does a twirl of the staff, and a barrier appears.
Short sword at Misfit for 18. Hit. I see you just take it.
Mm-hmm.
7 points of damage.
I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke.
Go for it.
And you lose your
18?
melee.
Whatever. On 18?
I think your Eagle Splendor dropped a while ago anyways.
Yeah, I didn't see it on my thing anymore, but it kept rolling. I don't know why.
Because you didn't actually activate. Yeah. Natural 20. Oh, it's a save. I thought it was a hit. Tell ya, it saves. Half damage? Or no?
Yes.
Let me double check.
It's
Half.
On field save, yeah, half.
Still pretty effective. This one's going to short bow at Misfit. That does hit. This one. Full square. You watch as it conjures a globule of acid, and it's going to throw it at Misfit.
Oh.
But it hits over on the wall, and you watch the wall to start dissolves. Not like the whole wall, but like where it hit. Oh, hold on. I get 2 attacks? Wait a minute.
I'll be right
This is so unskeleton of me. I get 2. Wow.
Get 2 attacks.
One more. Another miss. Amelia.
What can I see from there? So I really only see maybe 1 skeleton plus the ones fighting.
And the energy monster.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, these are undead. These things don't understand pizzazz.
Don't they?
I mean, he is a very wizardly skeleton.
All I heard was fireball.
I'm a bard, thank you very much.
Doesn't mean I can't hear fireball when you speak. That would also be a good idea in addition to Nick's all barbarian idea. All bard.
That's my all barbarian idea. Excuse
he
me.
mentioned,
Don't give
he
that
mentioned
to
it
Nick.
too. He mentioned it too.
No, I did it first.
I thought he talked about it previously. I'll give you credit then.
Who do I hit?
I don't know. Who are you hitting at?
No,
Oh,
he
I'm
rolled on
hitting-
that one.
I'm hitting
Oh.
an identified creature.
Roll. I would say over under. We'll say Serena's under, Misfit's over. Roll it at Serena.
Yeah, let me drop the damage on the spirit first.
Oh.
Pretty darn effective. Good thing we activated that shield.
Yeah, as the bolt starts coming, she's in the midst of twirling the staff, and the barrier just appears behind her.
At least NPC activated it, and it was a bonus against your party member, and not like you had to activate it to avoid that one.
Uh-huh.
All right, anything else, Amelia?
I'm gonna try to realign the crosshairs on my crossbow.
All right, Marius. Bram's turn.
Okay, that thing too.
So you're on. You also, what's your passive perception?
since let me see, because I'm worked into him. Marius's is
Whichever one would be higher.
Marius is 14. Bram does not have it listed as passive, which is
Be whatever an imp is.
what's his wisdom? His wisdom's only +1, so it would be 14.
Okay. I would say because you're with Misfit, you can kind of see where the boots are sticking out as well.
Where at?
Where that 10-foot line is to the north of you, there's a pair of boots sticking out that look like they're attached to legs.
But it's like behind a kind of curtain or something, or
There's like a column there and some stone, but you see like the feet and the legs sticking out. It looks like an actual person on the ground.
standing or laying?
Laying down. And they're not moving.
Okay. I'll make note of that, but we're being attacked. So let's see. This unidentified one is heavy. That one's messed up when we got other. So I'm going to cast Banish on that one, and since I cast at 5th level anyway, that one too.
Sure.
I have to drop them one at a time because I'm on Bram, I think. No, we got both. Or was that just the one?
You selected, it only did one. It did unidentified creature, so do the skeleton now too.
So he had
So the mage looking one succeeded, the other one fails though, so it is banished.
okay, so that's one slot. And Misfit looks like a body over there to the right.
All right, as you end your turn, because I did hold my action and none of you got close enough, I'll take the next best thing. As you watch the legs stand up and walk out, as you see a dead Frostwind Academy student, half decayed, wearing their student outfit, kind of walk towards you. And that is where we'll pause for tonight.
Well, thank you for running, sir. What are we doing Friday?
Friday, we got more final battle to do. So we did Friday. What did we do? We played like 5 hours on Friday and 3 hours on Saturday.
Something like that.
So we pick up where we left off. End game stuff.
Well, thank you everyone who joined us. Appreciate the raid, Voivod. Appreciate the follows, some of the new folks. And if you'll hang on, I'll see if I can find us somebody to raid. But you can check out replays and other campaigns we're doing on YouTube and Rumble. Likes, follows, shares appreciated. And hopefully we will see you Friday, midnight Central. Have a great rest of your week. Night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.